So there's all this anxiety about like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to submit nice and early, and maybe that's not even possible at this point because of the tests, among other things. And that is true. Like in normal years, and we're not in a normal year, in normal years, I bang that drum all the time, all else being equal, apply earlier rather than later in this very goofy rolling admissions system, which I don't defend. But that's how that works. I think all of that goes out the window in terms of timeline. I think every law school in the country is going to understand that you might not have the option even of getting all your ducks in a row nice and early. You might not be able to apply binding early decision if it's earlier in the cycle. I love how some schools have these different rounds of early decision, and the second so-called early decision is actually not early. It's the same deadline as regular, but they still call it early decision when what they mean is actually binding decision. But these are just law schools. Why would, words matter? Anyway, I have opinions. So I would not lose any sleep over the timeline issue this year. Just, the admissions officers all understand this weird pickle that you're in. They're in a weird pickle too, right? Their timelines are also completely out the window. So are they going to continue offering binding early decision next cycle? I don't know. I mean, in some ways, in a lot of ways, it's not a fair system to begin with because early decision, works to the benefit of some people and not others in some ways that make me squirrely. But then on top of it, you've got this other equity issue of like, I was in a place where I just couldn't take the test or I couldn't get accommodations because whatever, or, I was in a country where I couldn't take it. So I don't know, maybe they do away with binding early altogether. But I don't have that crystal ball. I wish I did. So you guys, I can see in the chat window, you're feeling so much anxiety about the timing. I think, this is the year where you have my blessing not to worry about timing.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.